I'm Grady.
And I'm Andrew. We came to print our paper.
And now they're making us do this.
So welcome to the Flyby.
Hit the intro.
Hey Seahawks.
To start off this week's show, we're going to go over to Hallie, Addison, and myself with this week's segment of High School Highlights.
Hey Seahawks, this is this week's segment of High School Highlights.
On Friday, March 24th, there will be a Grandparents' Day parade during third period.
To make up for missing third period on Friday, we will have it the Thursday before in activity period.
There will also be no AIT on Thursday, the 23rd.
And that was this week's segment of High School Highlights.
Thanks, Mr. Dragoo, for that great intro and outro.
Yes, he's a great teacher and loyal watcher of the Flyby.
Speaking of teachers, let's go over to Houston, who interviewed Mr. Hetrick for this week's Teacher Spotlight.
Good morning, Silverdale Seahawks. I'm Houston Holland, your host of this week's Teacher Spotlight, and I'm here with Mr. Hetrick. So, Mr. Hetrick, what's your role here at Silverdale?
Well, currently, I teach the glories of mathematics to high school students. And I'm also the giver of the Great American Awards, which is probably my favorite thing here. Yes.
That's awesome. So what's your song that you have on repeat right now?
Well, currently, besides, God Bless America and all the obvious patriotic classics, I'm listening to the Rocky soundtrack. My two older sons and myself, we currently watched all the Rocky movies. Mm-hmm. Really enjoyed that. And it kind of motivates me to make something of myself and to do something with my life.
That's great. So, upcoming March Madness, who do you have winning the tournament?
Oh, it's a good question. I'll tell you who I don't have winning the tournament. It's my favorite team, North Carolina, because they didn't make the tournament.
That's really sad.
It is sad, but I do want to remind everyone that they beat Duke in the Final Four last year in Coach K's last game. So we don't need to forget that anytime soon. Probably Purdue, because they got that really tall guy.
Mm-hmm. He's an unstoppable force.
He's good. I think I'll maybe go with Purdue.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Hetrick, for being a good teacher and an even better American.
Hudson, who do you think is going to win March Madness this year?
I think Marquette has a good chance to make a deep run. What about you?
Either Houston or possibly Alabama.
Well, anyways, now we're going to move on to some Silverdale sports as we see what's going on this week.
Good morning, Seahawks, and welcome to this week's segment of Sports News. We have a lot of exciting games and matches this week, so let's jump right in.
Today, the 20th, the JV and varsity baseball play at Soddy Daisy High School away at 4 and 7 p.m. The JVB team travels downtown to play Notre Dame High School at 4:30.
Also today, the JV and varsity boys soccer team plays Sell Creek at the Dale at 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. Come out and support your Seahawks.
The last game on today's schedule is varsity girls tennis. They play GPS away at 4 p.m. Good luck, ladies.
Tomorrow, the 21st, the baseball team plays once again. The JV and varsity plays Ooltewah High School at the Dale at 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. The JVB team plays Central High School at 5 p.m. away. Let's root for the win.
Also, tomorrow, the boys soccer teams face Bradley Central at the Dale at 5 and 7 p.m. Hope to see you there. On Thursday, the 23rd, the JV and varsity baseball teams travel across the city to face Signal Mountain High School. Varsity is at 5:30 and JV is at 7:30. The JVB team plays Oakwood at the Dale at 4:30 and 6:30. Another big day for the baseball boys.
Also on Thursday, the boys soccer, JV, and varsity play Howard High School at the Dale at 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. Busy week for the boys soccer team.
The last event on Thursday, the varsity girls softball team plays at the Dale versus Chattanooga Christian at 5 p.m. Go Lady Seahawks.
This Friday, the 24th, the JV and varsity baseball teams play Chattanooga Christian at the Dale at 4:45 p.m. and 7 p.m. Let's end the week on a good note, Seahawks.
To wrap up this week, we have the boys and girls varsity tennis teams play Greenwood High School from Kentucky at 10 a.m. at the Champions Club Tennis Center here in Chattanooga. Go Big Green.
Lots and lots of sports events this week, so we hope to see you outside of campus supporting your Seahawks.
Hudson and Marley, back to you.
Good luck to all our sports teams. And thanks to Cohen and Hallie for those announcements.
Now let's head over to Caroline and Micah with this week's lunch menu.
This week's upcoming lunch is...
Monday we have French onion soup, cheeseburger pasta, and ice cream.
Tuesday is a 3-bean chili with ranch grilled chicken breast and pudding.
Wednesday we have chicken and wild rice soup and the nacho bar, and the dessert is Rice Krispie treats.
Thursday is a tomato bisque with house-roasted orange chicken breast with an assorted desserts.
Friday is Grandparents' Day, so we'll be eating out on the football field, and we'll have barbecue sandwiches and cookies.
Sounds like a good week of lunch before break. Hudson, what's your favorite thing to eat?
That's a hard question. I'll probably have to go with a good steak.
Good choice. I also love steak. But next on the Flyby, we're going to head over to this week's Student Spotlight with Talon and Carson.
Hey, who am I here with today?
Talon Hobbs.
And what grade are you in?
6.
And what sports do you play?
Football and basketball.
And if you had to pick your favorite dinosaur, what would it be?
A T-Rex.
Sick. Who am I here with today?
Carson Eyeshite.
And what grade are you in?
I'm in the 6th grade.
And what sports do you play?
I play soccer and I run track.
And if you had to pick your favorite quadrilateral shape, what would it be?
Probably the square. I mean, it's just so perfect in every way.
Good answer.
Thanks, guys, for sharing with us this week.
Now we're going to head outside to Mr. Smith with this week's Neat Nature Nugget.
Hey guys, welcome back. Yes, we're outside today for the Neat Nature Nugget, and we're looking at the first wildflowers of spring, which are dandelions. So dandelions are in a group of flowers or a family of flowers that also consist of poppies and sunflowers. All of these flowers are considered to be heliotropic, and what that means is they actually seek the sun or track the sun all day long. Not all flowers do that. Now obviously all flowers and plants need the sun, but these actually will track it as it moves. Sunflowers are even better. Now if we think about scripture and we think about nature, and if God created nature, then there's all sorts of little neat nature nuggets in it that point to a creative God. This is one of them. This is one that when I think about, these flowers do what we should do on a daily basis, which is seek the face of God. So if these guys are focused on that sun, then we need to be focused on His sun. That's today's Neat Nature Nugget.
Thanks, Mr. Smith. I had no idea that dandelions turn to face the sun.
Yeah, that was very interesting. Now it's time for our weekly devotion with Sophie.
This week, she's talking about Isaiah 60:22 and how we need to place our trust in God and be assured that everything happens according to His timing.
Hey Silverdale, I'm Sophie, and today I'll be reading this week's verse. When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. Isaiah 60:22. This verse tells us to be patient. If it's God's will, He will make it happen, so we must not be afraid about the future.
Thanks for that great devotion, Sophie. That was a great reminder.
Now we're going to head over to Coach Conradi with some Nest study tips.
Today's study tip has to do with limiting distractions. Last time we talked about how your location was so important, choosing an environment that would be conducive to good studying. A lot of us go and study and we've got our phone with us, we've got our laptop with us, we've got music playing, we're around our friends, and we've got a lot of things going on. I would encourage you to limit your distractions. If you want to listen to music, try not to listen to your favorite song. Limit your phone being there. You're not getting text messages or phone calls or any kind of notifications. Make sure that any of the electronic things that you're using are things that you're actually using for studying. Choose a perfect spot and limit distractions. These tutoring sessions will be available after school on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, or before school on Wednesday from 7:30 to 8:30. Thanks again, and we look forward to serving you in the nest.
Thanks, Coach. That's all we got this week. Now we're going to kick it over to the middle school for some announcements.
Thanks for watching, and as always, we'll see you next time on
The Flyby.
Hello, Seahawk Nation. Here's this week's schedule for middle school. On Monday, baseball hosts Grace Academy at 4:30. Volleyball travels to College Hill Academy, JV at 4:30, and varsity at 5:30.
On Tuesday, baseball travels to Grace Academy. First pitch is at 4:30. Golf hits the course at Moccasin Bend at 4. Volleyball hosts Boyd with JV at 5 and varsity at 6.
To finish up the sports week, on Thursday, volleyball plays at home versus CCS. JV at 5 and varsity at 6.
Don't forget that Friday is the Grandparents' Parade. Grandparents, be sure you start getting into your positions at 9:30.
That's all the middle school announcements we have this week. See you next Monday.